Hello. Welcome to the Knowledge Monetization Masterclass. I want to humbly welcome you because I know that your life is about to get transformed. I'm going to show you how to print money with your knowledge. That thing you know, that thing that you have that you feel like it's not going to make money for you. I'm going to show you how to turn it into a system that would generate money for you, cash flow consistently, daily, monthly, weekly. I have used this same system to build an 8-figure business, and I have no doubt that it will work for you. Now, after this 3-day challenge, you will learn, you'll be able to use this strategy here to build your own business. This system I'm about to show you right now has helped me and a lot of people that I have taught make money online. If you watch till the end, you'll be able to replicate my patterns and my results. Can I tell you something? I did not come from a rich home, but I recently made a vow to myself that a rich home will come out from me. My child, my family, they will never lack any basic thing. It takes a lot of courage to make that kind of statement like this, but this was exactly the same thing I said to myself years ago when I was struggling in the university. Explain how a guy who failed 26 plus courses yet still graduated happily from the university. Or explain how in the 31st of May 2020, I had just 500 naira in my account and away, that is home and away. But on the 1st of June, I made my first 6 figures. How did that happen? I'm going to show you in this series. Now, I did this without leaving my house, without leaving my comfort zone, all just from my phone and my, a little gadget I have here and there. Now, what is responsible for all this success I'm talking about? There is more, but I will share with you during the session. Let us talk about the power of the mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, if you actually want to get ahead in life, then the first capital you need to purchase, the first capital that buys your next level is a right mindset. Success begins from within. Most people fail online not because they lack skill, but because they lack belief. I went 8 months without a single sales in my own personal business. I was frustrated, confused, and I almost gave up anything online business until I learned how to think right and speak right to myself. When I learned the power of words and mindset, everything changed for me. I found the right audience, I built belief, and I began to attract the results once I thought for the things I once thought was impossible. Now, before we go straight into talking about everything I'm about to share with you today, I would like to tell you exactly what the mindset is. You're here because you believe that you are going to actually use your knowledge to make money for yourself. That is the first state of mind to be. What is mindset? Mindset is a set of belief system that governs the way you think, sponsored by the people you hang around with and the environment you dwell in. Ladies and gentlemen that is listening to me right now, if you have 7 wise people in your midst, you did not count well. There are 8 because you're one of them. Why, if you have 7 foolish people in your midst, you did not count well because you are one of the 7. You are one of the foolish people. The people you hang around with determines your growth, determines your success or your failure in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that the first capital to get to the next level is to be in close proximity with someone or an environment that complements your next level. If you're not in that environment, if you're in a very low level environment that discourages your growth or your next level, then you're going to suffer. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things I would like to tell you is that you have made the right decision by being here, by listening to me right now. Because like I said, what you hear is capable of transforming your mind. Welcome once again. So the right mindset is important. And when we talk about mindset, there are 2 laws that governs mindset. There's the law of belief, which I'm going to explain. Remember what our mindset definition is. I said it is a set of belief system that governs the way you think and act, sponsored by the people you have around you or the environment you dwell in. What you believe is what you're going to become. Until you believe that your knowledge is valuable, no one else will believe it for you. I remember when I was looking for how to transcend my life into the next level. I did not have any skill. I had no transformation, nothing. But I believe that just a story of how I was able to navigate my school days can actually transcend me into another level. So what did I did? I packaged my knowledge into a digital product. I put it inside a book. And guess what? I sold it to a targeted consumer base. And today, that book has sold thousands of copies on the online space. And I have proof to show you that. It has sold on Seller. I have given out to people. People who have used that book to give me speaking engagement and all. So what am I trying to tell you right now? I'm trying to tell you that if you don't believe that baking knowledge you have, that intelligence of law you have, that knowledge on writing you have, that copywriting skill can make you rich, then it is not going to actually transcend your life. It is not going to do any good for you. So that is the first law. The second law is the law of cause and effect. For every result you're looking for, there is a cause. Nothing just happened. The third physics law of motion said for every reaction, there is an equal or opposite reaction. Ladies and gentlemen, don't expect money to fall on the tree without doing anything. You need to do something that equates to the result you're looking for before that transformation can happen. If you plant consistently, if you keep learning, if you keep disciplining yourself and you keep executing, the harvest will surely come. It is no brainer. Now, these are real people who took the same path you are taking. The people who have actually transformed are real people that have taken the same path you are about to take right now. Now, the reward of belief is when you change your mindset, opportunities begin to appear. When you have transcended and you have set your frequency into a frequency of belief, then you start seeing opportunities. People start acknowledging your gifts. Let me tell you something. What you don't use, people will not use it for you. The law of use and disuse is that anything you don't use over a long period of time, it becomes useless. When you start believing in your skills, when you start believing in your knowledge and you believe that this thing can actually make room for you, then opportunities begin to appear. The next thing is the right people begin to come. You're going to start attracting the right audience. Ladies and gentlemen that is listening to me right now, you are not going to be listening to me today if I did not wake up and believe that what I'm about to teach you will actually change your life. You understand? So because of I have positioned myself to be a bishop of this to be a captain of industry, that is why you are listening to me. You don't have any business listening to me if I did not create this. You understand? So when you set your frequency to believe, the right people start coming to embrace your demonstration of value. The next thing is you begin to execute without fear. Let me tell you something. Once you keep getting scared that your vision will come to pass, then you are going to be pegged at that level because you will not execute. Let me tell you something. When you begin to execute fearlessly, then fear runs away. Fear, you have divorced fear for life. Now, the challenge expectation. In these 3 days, there are things you need to expect. But what I want from you in these next 3 days is just 4 things. Number 1, be open-minded. If you're not open-minded, nothing would happen for you. Believe this can work for you. Take notes. We are going to be moving very, very fast. Stay until the end. That's where the transformation will definitely happen. Now, your assignment for today is 2 things. Number 1, write out what is the belief system that is limiting you. What limiting belief has stopped me from moving forward? Then the second one is, What new belief do I need to adopt? These are the two things that you need right now to transcend into the next level. So put it in the comment section. Number one, what is the limiting belief? And number two, what is the new belief system you need to adopt? With that being said, see you in day 2.